Hi everyone, I'm Moonlight Mason and welcome to my channel. If you're here for the first time, I was trying to get 500 subscribers by the end of June and I'm pretty close. So if you do like my content and you do like what I'm doing here, do subscribe. I really appreciate you. This video, I just decided to do it spontaneously this morning. I'm actually on my way to the gym, so I just threw on these earrings and I said, you know what? It's like I've got this stuff stirring inside of me, like all these thoughts. And usually I write them down, but I'm gonna share them with you. These thoughts are about, Trisha Paytas and TanaCon. I don't think this video is gonna go very long. And if you would like to know my thoughts, just keep watching. I just got back from the gym and what did I say? When I was making the video earlier this morning, before I went to the gym, I'm gonna put this little clip in the same video. But I said that, I was gonna go to the gym and that, something would happen. Like some things, they change so quickly on the internet. And so I was at the gym when Jason uploaded his video on why this isn't gonna work, and he's in Boston in his room. I'm gonna tell you what happened here. And at the same time, I'm trying to help my brother who's on Olivera Street in downtown LA. I'm trying to help him on the phone, trying to fill out this application for working at a Mexican restaurant there. So I'm trying to help my brother, and I'm watching Jason Nash's video, and it's hard because I really was focusing on two things at the same time. But then what happened was I'm listening to Jason and I just get the gist. I don't know if you guys did, but I got the gist that Trisha had come, they got into this big old fight, which is a really ridiculous fight that they got into. And I was getting the gist that, this isn't gonna work, they're no longer gonna film together and all this stuff. And then I really had to go run an errand, but I thought, let me come home first because I wanted to eat and I've got some dogs and I needed to let them out. And my phone, this has really never happened to me, but it makes me happy because, I'm just an up-and-comer YouTuber. But anyway, so my phone kept going ding, ding, ding. And, I was fixing myself something to eat in the kitchen by this time. And I was really still, all I wanted to do was finish Jason's video. So I was trying to finish Jason's video, but my phone kept dinging. So I just paused it for a second to see what was going on. And I got four, look you guys, I don't know what they are, but I got 4 notifications. I don't know if they're DMs, I don't know if they're messages, whatever, okay? One said, I'm here, meaning that they were watching one of my videos on YouTube. I'm here because of Jason's Instagram story. And so I was like, what? And then the other one said, Jason's talking about you, or Jason's showing you right now on his Instagram story. And I was like, what? And I still wanted to finish Jason's video. So I still didn't go and look. Now, I've only done Instagram story, I think, once myself. So I'm not really into Instagram stories. I want to get into all the social media stuff. So anyways, so it's not something that I can go and click 1, 2, 3 and be there and know how to get there and all that, right? So I wanted to finish Jason's video. And here I'm thinking, okay, this isn't working out. And Trisha walks in the middle of the video, right, as you saw that. And it just seemed like all of a sudden, what Jason was telling us all of a sudden changed. And now they are dating again because Trisha walked in, and I don't know if it was so difficult or just, I don't know what's happening. If, you know what, probably, I think what happened was they got into a big fight, and then they came up with an agreement. You go in your room, I'll go in my room. Let's film a video about this fight we just got into. You say your part, I'll do my part. And that's what they did. And then Trisha finished hers and came into Jason's video, into Jason's room. in the middle of Jason filming this video that I was watching. So it just seemed like all of a sudden his demeanor changed, and you know, I don't know, it's almost like Jason really changed and was like, okay, well, I guess we are dating, or he was trying to be very cordial and loving to her. I was getting the impression before she walked in that it just wasn't gonna work out, but you know, whatever, there's that, right? So then, my brother's calling me on the phone, and he walked in and they're asking him to fill out an application. He's got more questions to ask me. So I'm trying to help him. And then after I hung up with my brother, I'm like I go to Instagram and I go to Jason's Instagram and I don't know where stories are. I don't know how to find stories. I don't know, but I don't know what button I pushed. It took a while for me. I think I thought, let me go to my Instagram and see if I can find from my Instagram how to go on. I don't know. But all of a sudden, the first thing that I see is my face. Is my face on one of my videos. And Jason used a little clip of me that he put with a bunch of other YouTubers on when we were talking. And he cut me off really short. And I think that the reason he cut me off is because he can get, I guess, you know, you can get demonetized, which I don't worry about because I don't have even enough subscribers to get monetized. I need 1,000 subscribers. And so what happened was, the only thing that you see, and Jason's laughing, right? He's laughing. And I'm saying something about Karina Kaboom, and that Karina Kaboom made reference to when Jason said, I'm gonna eat a beef sandwich. And I ate it fast, and then he cut it off. But the last part of it was the funny part, because that's when I said, I think that what I got from what Karina Kaboom was saying was that the beef sandwich was Trisha's P-U-S-S-Y. That's what he had said. Oh my God. You guys, this is too much fun. This is like taking over my life. Like I'm getting really addicted to this whole YouTube thing. And I'm gonna go and upload this video now. And I haven't watched Trisha's video, because if I watch Trisha's video, I'm gonna probably wanna say something else, but no, I gotta upload this. And if I need to make another video on Trisha's video, I guess I'll be making videos today. Anyways, I know my makeup's probably all weird and everything. Like I said, I just got back from the gym, and it's Saturday, and there's a whole world out there. The farmer's market is out there. There's a whole world out there. And I'm at home with YouTube. I love you guys. Stay on and continue watching is what I should say. Okay, I got hot, so I took off my top. Anyways, okay, so I don't know where to start. Let me just start with TanaCon really quickly. You know, the owner of Good Times, Michael Wiest. You guys have seen all the videos, I'm sure. I'm not doing the kind of video where I put in clips of all this because I just want this to get up, because everything happens so quickly. And I know Shane's releasing his 3rd video, I hope today, but I think he said Monday, and today is Saturday. And I know I'm gonna get this video up today. Anyways, I have a couple of questions about the whole TanaCon thing. One is just something that I found last night that I thought was interesting. In Shane's first video, he did put in a clip of the Titanic. Okay, so I'm just putting that in there. Now, last night I was doing some research on this Michael Wiest, the owner of Good Times. Very fascinated about him because of him being of such a young age and having almost like a genius mentality to pull so much off like he has, that the thought came into my mind, Wall Street, the movie that Leonardo DiCaprio did, Wall Street, and the character that he portrayed. I thought about that character. That character. I thought about that actual person. I don't have the name on the tip of my tongue because I really need to get to the gym and I wanted to film this. You know who I'm talking about, right? So it's the character that Leonardo DiCaprio played in The Wolf of Wall Street. Okay, him. And I had done some research on this person a long time ago. So anyways, I was just doing some research in bed, one eye open and everything, on Michael West. I'm probably not pronouncing his last name correctly. The owner and founder of Good Times. And as I'm going, I'm not sure. See, I did so much, you guys. I'm sorry. It's either on his Facebook or on his Twitter. Okay. Yeah, it's on his Facebook or his Twitter. It's on his Twitter. It's on his Twitter under media, I believe. And you keep seeing all the pictures. You don't have to scroll that far down. And guess what I found? I found the book on this guy. This guy that Leonardo DiCaprio played. I found his book. And I'm like, wait a minute. Wow, that is like incredible. Like Michael West, the owner of Good Times, has read this book all about this guy that conned millions and millions of dollars. That's the character that Leonardo played. I'm like, wow, I can't believe that Shane put that clip in the first video of the Titanic, right? Innocently, he put that clip on there, which led me to think about, Leonardo DiCaprio, which led me to just something else, doing research on this Michael guy. And then all of a sudden I see that book there. I mean, I was just like blown away by that. Also, with the TanaCon conspiracy, which I totally believe, and I can't wait for part 3. Of course, no, it won't be out by the time this video comes because he said something about Monday. But I have a few very important questions that have not been asked, or if they have been asked and you guys know, please help me understand below, okay? What happened to all the money that all the people paid to go? Is it true that it's being held by Tana's company, or a company that represents Tana, like all the money for the tickets are being held by that company? And do you remember when that some person uploaded a video on doing research on, was it the oil wife life? It might have been her, that she did research on the company that was running the ticket sales. No, it was somebody that commented. No, it was someone, I know who it was. It was the girl that Shane Dawson was interviewing. And it came up like that company that was selling the tickets came up as a scam, and like the page no longer exists. And what's really interesting is while this big horrific event was going on, TanaCon was going on, and all those people were out there suffering and treated like worse than slaves, and they couldn't even get in. That's what really breaks my heart, are the children, the teenagers, the people that traveled and stayed out there with no water. That's another thing. Did you know that I guess there was some sort of pamphlet or something on the website that said do not bring water to this event. No liquid bottles will be accepted into this event. So they told them not to bring water, and then no one was out there with water for them. And then there was the taco truck that no one really talks about. There was a taco truck who I guess was making bank. He just like was driving by and saw a bunch of people and parked, and everybody was going to the taco truck. While all this was happening there, they put another category of selling more tickets for $40. So if you were like at home, or you were like getting there late in the car and you thought, oh, I'm not going to get in, I don't have a ticket, I don't know if I can get in, they sold more tickets for $40, knowing that these people would not get in. The whole thing, anyway, it turns out, like, I'm so excited about Shane's series in this, and anyway it comes out, anyway, it's a scam. Like some master brain scam is behind this. And I'm not sure if Michael is a part of it. I believe that in part 3, what we were teased in part 2 is it looks like Michael and Tana both knew something was off and continued forward. And shame on them if that's what happened. I'm sure that they didn't believe that so many people were actually going to suffer over this whole thing. I'm gonna change, I'm gonna change. I want to talk about Trisha right now, okay? I'm gonna change and talk about Trisha because I'm making one video with these two things. You know, the reason why is because the internet life, which has consumed me for the last 48 hours with TanaConspiracy, I've just been glued to watching all these videos. And then last night I was like, oh my God, one eye open, one eye closed. I even tweeted about it. And I saw that, that Trisha went to Boston, and I was just, I was like, just kind of shocked. I was shocked, and you know, I mean, I don't know, you guys, I don't think that was one of the best decisions she could have made, but you know, I'm not living her life, and she's got to learn her own way. So does Jason. They don't watch me. I don't think they do. I tried to tell them to take some time apart and you know, really talk about what they want going forward. And my whole point about this is, you know, Trisha went back to Boston and trying to play it off on the airport where David caught her going, which, by the way, there had to be some sort of a setup. How would it, LAX is a huge airport. You need to know what gate to be at because it's that big. And trust me, Trisha must have known that he was coming, or Jason told David where Trisha was gonna be at what time. Okay, he wasn't just like sitting there waiting for Trisha. He kind of knew she was coming. And maybe Trisha knew he was coming too. It's all for the views. By the way, which I love that song. That song was really cool that the Vlog Squad came up with, and I loved it, and that was really cool. But as far as Trisha and Jason goes, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. I did buy a ticket to their live event, and probably, I don't know if Jason's gonna do it now. He probably will. I don't know. I mean, it looks like the whole thing was just like, you know, some sort of, you know, skit, some sort of another skit that Trisha does. And, you know, Jason got involved, you know, just like their song went. I mean, they got a lot of money. They're getting more money. They're getting more views. I mean, look at all the views that those videos, you know, that's how they make their money, from the advertisement on their channel, from the views. And, you guys, I don't know what to say. I've been making videos for on Trisha for so many years, and if this was fake for the views, it doesn't surprise me. It really doesn't surprise me. I think it's sad, you know? I just think it's sad. And when you look at the whole picture of TanaCon and Trisha, Jason's, you know, breakup, it's all like taking advantage of your fans, taking advantage of viewers. With Trisha and Jason, we're all led this way, and we're like, oh, you know, people were crying with her, you know. Young children are so easily influenced, and I've said this before, and they were actually crying with Trisha when she was so upset about the breakup. And you know, maybe the breakup was true. I don't know. All I know is that I wish, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. The game playing is not going to stop. They will continue playing games because that is how they make money. That's what they do, and that's how they make money. And I wouldn't really have too much of an issue with it if I did see Trisha once in a while really help someone, instead of making fun of people who are in need, you know, using coupons and, you know, thinking, you know, that all homeless people are scary or whatever she is doing at the time. If I saw more of her acting like Ty Lopez and buying a homeless man some shoes or something like that. David, I have zero issues with. I see David doing wonderful things, helping others, and Jason is, I think what Jason did for his mom was absolutely beautiful. I kind of, to be honest, I really don't blame Jason as much on this as I thought I would, like give them both equal responsibility. But I don't know, you guys, I'm so not knowing. I'm so not knowing that I'm really lacking a firm, you know, opinion about what is what with Trisha and Jason. I don't know. Let's just leave it at that. And TanaCon and Trisha and Jason has made this summer on social media like one of the most dramatic summers ever. There's just like so many people involved in both of these dramas. It's just really incredible. Right now, I am really interested in TanaCon and seeing this conspiracy and how it's going to end up. And I know that when Shane does his last video, I hope it's not a last final video. I hope he continues to do something. I'm really surprised that the national or the even the local news hasn't picked this up on TanaCon. A lot of people got burnt, their feet are swollen. I mean, we've got some serious injuries here, along with the girl who was taken to the hospital. I'm not really clear what happened to her. I think, did she get trampled? I'm not sure exactly what happened to her, but the whole thing is just really, really sad. And I love Shane Dawson for just doing what he does. He's matured so much over the years, and I do love him a lot. And I'm gonna go to the gym, okay? All right, you guys. I will talk to you in my next video. I tried not to make this one long. If this is 19 minutes, I just thought